Maple syrup, Daniel? Maple syrup! My grandmother is gonna come out of her grave and haunt you. It's maple taffy. It's actually maple sap boiled down to more than just syrup consistency, where after it's poured on the snow, hot, okay, this is important. You can't do it with cold or lukewarm. Hot. It actually melts the first layers, and the ice or the snow melts, and it starts hardening. You see it most often at sugar camps, which I think I'm going to try and get myself involved in the sugar camp day thing with Michel once spring comes running around. There's a few around town, so I'm going to try to get ourselves involved in one. I haven't been to one in years. My grandmother used to take me there every day. Not every day, but once every spring. They'd bring us out over to the Gagnon Sugar Camp over in Saint-Anne-de-Madawaska. And we'd buy beurre d'érable, maple butter, maple sugar, which is usually formed literally. They form them in what used to be butter bricks. Maple taffy, which is sold in small jars that you can keep for a long period of time. You put them in the freezer and they keep well, they don't crystallize. Maple syrup, which you've got 3 different grades of maple syrup, A, B, and C, depending on the consistency, the sweetness, and the color that you want. But it eats well. Maple taffy, to come back to what Daniel was trying to explain to you and unfortunately misinforming you that it was maple syrup, which it isn't. It's maple taffy. Maple taffy is usually enjoyed with or without peanuts. And the peanuts, it's your discretion. One thing that I remember from being a kid is salted peanuts go well with this type of treat. But it's not something that you want to try and eat in one go, because you'll be sucking on your teeth and roof of your mouth for quite a long while. If you ever want to see anything funny, well, technically funny, to a family pet, or in my case it was a golden retriever belonging to my cousin. The dog loved maple taffy, but the dog knew every time that we'd give him maple taffy, he'd be licking it till Kingdom Come, and that's what he was doing. That said, thank you for catching the busker juggling the juggling pins with fire. He was funny regardless. I'm trying to think of what else. There's nothing else I can say. Just that you guys are awesome. You rock. And because you're in Quebec and keeping us informed of everything that's happening in that great city, and the fact that you're going to Laval and you played rock band, well, anyways, you're just awesome again. And Elise. See, I'm getting better at remembering her name. It's Elise. 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 I can say it over and over again if you want. A rock band is a fun game. I remember rocking out with my in-laws in Mexico, in Merida, and while I was actually rocking out with it, we actually did one of the songs that we decided to play was Timmy and the what was the episode? I'm trying to remember. Timmy and the Underdogs of Hell or something like that. You actually have to sing the part where Timmy is, because rock band, you've got a mic, you've got a bass, you've got a guitar, you've got the drums. I played every position on that particular song. I sucked at the drums. I did better at the bass. I did not so bad on the guitar. And I actually did better on singing, because the software is designed to catch the pitch, not the words. And we've tested it by mumbling words but doing the right pitches to the mumbling. It actually works. That's the worst part about it. But there's no fun if you don't try to do the lyrics, which play at the bottom. Anyways, have a nice one. And remember, Timmy!